joining us. We have Lisa and Chance, and I think Carrie and I both want to take Chance home a little bit. Chance is so sweet, and we're going to talk about him in just a moment. But first of all, we're going to find out a little bit more about Second Chance Dogs of Ashe, which is what this benefit coming up is all about. Thank you so much for being with us today, Lisa.
Thank you so much for having the both of us. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yes. Now go ahead and tell our viewers a little bit about Second Chance Dogs of Ashe.
Second Chance Dogs of Ashe is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. They actually started in 2012. They run mostly through foster care system. And what they do is twice a week, they go down to our local shelter in Ashe County, which is pretty high-kill shelter, and they'll take out as many as they can and rehome them through our foster care network and adoption programs that we do around the county. And last year alone, there was over 200 animals they were able to save from Ashe County shelters. And of course, they also do take private, you know, when people call and there's a situation, absolutely, if the space is available, they take it. And, you know, there's just a lot of money. It costs a lot of money to do all this. So we're having this great fundraiser, and they're wonderful, wonderful people.
Awesome. So talk with us a little bit about why something like this is so important. Of course, you do have the shelter, but then why is something like this necessary as well?
The main reason this is so necessary is because of the lax laws in spay-neuter. There are just so many unwanted animals being born every year, and with Ashe County being so big and only 3 guys working animal care and control, it's basically almost impossible to get into every nook and cranny. And, you know, they will sometimes have 4 or 5 litters of puppies that they'll pull from that pound in one day. And, you know, better laws would really make a difference. I certainly feel that we need to have some sort of breeding licensing program or spay-neuter, but it's just too many and not enough homes.
Definitely. Now talk with us a little bit about this cute little guy. What's his story?
This cute little guy, he is actually from a very bad abuse case in Ashe County. He weighed 15 pounds when Ashe County Animal Care and Control was able to finally get him. He spent 3 months at the vet while the courts were in process. Then another 2 months at the vet trying to get his pancreas to come back into working condition. And he actually fostered with me for a while. I love him dearly, but Second Chance, now he's in a different foster home where he's got a lot of freedom and play, and he's looking for that forever home. He is just it's amazing his spirit on what he's been through. I mean, all of the animals are like that, but for him, there's just not 1 ounce of distrust to humans at all. He's amazing.
Well, he's been so sweet just the time he's been here at the station. He's been going up to everybody, and
he's wonderful. I thought he'd be a perfect one to take because he is like that. He's just like, hey, what's up?
He's great.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He's comfortable.
Good job. We talked about all this before we came. He's doing fabulous.
Perfect. Now, talk with us a little bit about the process of fostering an animal. How do you get involved in something like that?
The process of fostering, you know, we certainly look for people that do have fenced yards and are going to keep the dogs as inside pets. During spring and summer months, if somebody has an outdoor facility that is, of course, enclosed and very good from the elements, we may consider, especially for mothers and puppies, that they're not going to be there a very long time. But in order to foster, you would contact Second Chance Dogs of Ashe, and they would go through, they see what other animals you have. Are they all sterilized? Are you good with your vet? You know, a vet reference. Is everybody on heart guard, on flea tick, and are they up to date on their shots? You haven't lost a dog anytime in the past that's run away. Almost the same kind of process as going through adoption, because you really are their mom and dad.
Right.
Just if you're permanent or temporary, it's the same type of thing. We want to make sure they're going to be in a wonderful place.
Absolutely.
And some of our fosters end up, oh, we want to keep, we fell in love. Well, but we don't want to lose you as a foster. So if you decide to adopt that one, the door has to remain open, please, for us, because it's so easy for them to fall in love.
Oh, I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Now, having done the fostering thing yourself, what can you tell us about that experience? I'm sure you do get very attached.
Oh, you really do. And it is, for me, when you are a foster parent, there's just that that desire to make sure that that permanent home is exactly everything that they need. And of course, you never think they're going to take care of them as well as you do,
Right.
because you're the perfect mother. But it's wonderful to see them come in scared and distrusting and turn around and start to play and run. Some of these dogs have been chained their entire life and have
Right.
never had the freedom. And when you see them run in the grass and play with the ball for the first time, it's amazing. You know, it's just
Definitely.
it's a great feeling, and for them to come in and lay on the bed and watch TV with you when you know that they've been lonely outside in the rain and the snow.
Right.
It's really wonderful.
Absolutely.
Yes, he agrees.
all excited.
He agrees. He agrees 100%. Okay.
Well,
you
Second
go.
Chance Dogs of Ashe sounds like an absolutely incredible organization and definitely a great cause to give to. So talk with us about this benefit.
Yes, Sounds for Hounds is what it's called. It is hosted by Boondocks Brewing in West Jefferson. Gary Brown's a wonderful, wonderful man. And we have two bands, Southern House and Transit and Town and Country, who are donating their time to play. We are going to have drink specials and food specials. You know, hopefully that will benefit the monetary benefit to Second Chance Dogs of Ashe. We'll have a few vendors in the parking lot, an amazing adoption event, 50-50 raffle, some door prizes, wonderful T-shirts for sale, and dogs are welcome. The deck at Boondocks is beautiful. Dogs are welcome outside. And we're really hoping to raise money so that their goal is to build a facility in Ashe County eventually.
Okay.
Watauga is amazingly blessed with the Humane Society here, and we don't have something like that. I mean, Second Chance Dogs of Ashe is probably the premier place that does most of the rescue in Ashe County. And if they had a facility sometime in the future, it would really make a difference. It would really be great.
Absolutely. Now, how did this partnership between Boondocks and Second Chance Dogs of Ashe form?
I actually work at Boondocks,
Okay.
and being involved with Second Chance Dogs of Ashe, I just asked Gary if he'd be interested in, and we could have an event there. And Mr. Brown and his wife are wonderful people. They're also big animal lovers and very, very involved in the community. They love to do a lot of outreach for the community and whatever's good for Ashe County. So it was a good match. It's a really good match, especially there's only a couple places in town where you can actually bring your dog and have something to eat, and that's one of them. So it's going to be great. I'm real excited. I'm real excited. And I looked in the Farmer's Almanac. It's supposed to be a fabulous day on June 7th.
Perfect.
Yes. So
Good to know.
I'm real excited.
Yes.
And I'm so excited you guys had us here. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes,
course.
that's precious.
I know. We always love having cute dogs on the show.
Yes.
Oh.
Now, talk with us a little bit about organizing a fundraiser like this. What has that process been like?
We are very blessed because Mr. Mike Ellis, who did a fundraiser called Strings for Kids, I don't know if you guys were familiar with that. That happened in Ashe County. He is on board with us for Sounds for Hounds. This was actually his idea. So going through that, we're of course looking for sponsors to help offset any costs we might have. We're designing a T-shirt, and we're looking for individuals or companies for $100. I have someone who's doing in memory of their dog that passed away. We're going to put that on the back of the shirt. We've got several companies that are going to put their logos to offset the cost of the T-shirt. That'll be another fundraiser for us as well. Doing all the flyers, Jessica Rowland, who's on our board, she's been fabulous doing that. We have a really great group of people who really are want to be involved in this, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
great.
And of course, we're looking for door prizes. Anything anybody would like to donate would actually help the raffle. Because at 50-50, if we can get that raffle pretty big, it's good for one person who wins, and it's good for Second Chance.
Absolutely. This sounds
Yeah.
like a great event.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I hope it's not the first. I hope it is something that we can continue to do every year and maybe expand and grow. Have a nice
Absolutely.
event downtown.
Yeah.
We could always use more events downtown West Jefferson and incorporate the businesses downtown.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Well, this is definitely something that I think everyone should plan to attend. Remind us the date and time one more time.
Yes, June 7th from 12 to 5 at Boondocks Brewing, downtown West Jefferson, outside on the deck. And of course, the entire restaurant's open that day. And we're hoping that a lot of food and everything will be sold that day, and will really benefit Second Chance.
And you can adopt a pet there.
And you can adopt a pet. We will have pets for adoption. Yes.
All right.
And Chance will be there if he's not been gone already.
I think he's going to be gone after this. I know, look at him.
Oh, I have a chance at home. I should have another one. My child's name's Chance.
Carrie and I might fight over this dog. He's so precious. But
Fabulous.
thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you
coming
so
in.
much for having us. I
you.
appreciate it so much.
Absolutely. And we will be back right after these messages with more of the Mountain Television Network.